chances are you're using one right this very second, and you probably don't even think about it. It's this invisible web that ties your whole digital life together. We're talking about computer networks, and believe it or not, the best place to understand them is right inside your own home. Seriously, have you ever stopped to wonder how this is even possible? Your phone is streaming music, your laptop's in a video call, and the smart TV is playing a 4K movie, all at once. How does all that data come through one single connection into your house? It really feels like magic, doesn't it? Well, I promise you, it's not magic, but it is pretty incredible. The secret behind all of this, the answer to that question, is a simple concept: the computer network. So let's break that down. What exactly is a network anyway? Okay, when you get right down to it, the definition is actually super simple. It really just has two key parts. First, you've got a set of computers or devices that are connected together. And second, they're connected for a very specific reason: sharing resources. That's it. But that brings up another question. What in the world do we mean by resources? Well, resource is just a catch-all term for pretty much anything useful a computer might need. This could be data files, like your photos or documents. It could be software. Think about a single antivirus program that protects every computer in an office. Or, and this is probably the biggest one at home, it can be hardware, like that one printer the whole family shares. All right, so now that we've got the basic idea down, let's go on a little tour of the network you're probably sitting in right now. Let's take a look at how all the pieces of your home network actually fit together. It all begins with your internet service provider, or ISP. That's the company you pay to get you online. They're the ones who bring the entire global internet right to your front door. You can think of them as your personal on-ramp to the World Wide Web. Now, at the center of everything, you have this little box, the router. This thing is the absolute heart of your home network. It's like the traffic cop. It takes that one big connection from your ISP and then smartly directs all the data to just the right device, making sure that video goes to your TV and that email goes to your laptop. And then, of course, you have all your stuff: your laptop, your phone, maybe a desktop computer, and a printer. They all connect back to that router, either with a physical cable or, more likely, over Wi-Fi. And just like that, the moment they're connected, you've created your very own personal network. So, we know how everything's connected, but let's talk about why this is so incredibly useful. What's the payoff? What do we actually gain by creating this little web of devices? The first, and let's be honest, the most obvious advantage is sharing the internet. And this takes us right back to our very first question: how can everyone be online at the same time? Here's the crucial part. You only have one single line coming into your house from the ISP, but your router is clever enough to take that connection and share it out with every single device that needs it. That's the whole trick. It's the reason you can stream a movie while your laptop is busy downloading a huge update. It's the network that makes it all possible. The next huge benefit is sharing hardware. And just for a moment, imagine the alternative. It would be a total pain, right? I mean, without a network, you might need to buy a separate printer for every single computer you own. But with a network, your laptop and your desktop and even your phone can all send documents to the very same printer, completely wirelessly. That right there is resource sharing in action. And the benefits just keep going. Networks let us share software, which makes everything way more efficient. You don't have to buy multiple copies of everything, so it saves time, it saves money, it even saves paper. And when you set it up correctly, a network can act as a single, strong point of security for all your connected devices. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. What's the most important thing to remember from all this? Why do networks truly matter? The bottom line is this: a phone on its own is useful. A laptop on its own is powerful. But a network connects them, and it transforms them into something so much bigger. A collaborative system for sharing and communicating in ways that would be totally impossible otherwise. So, the next time you cast a video to your TV or print something from your phone, you'll know exactly what's happening behind the scenes. It's your personal network doing all the heavy lifting. Which leaves us with a final thought. We started by sharing printers, then we moved on to sharing the entire internet. As our world gets even more connected and smarter, what's the next big resource we're all going